Write the equation in the standard form of a circle. Sketch a graph of the circle and state its radius and center. So this equation is not in the standard form. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use completing the square to write the equation in that standard form, and so we can then graph the circle. Alright, so what I'm going to do is regroup things. I have the x square, I'm going to put the 8x next to it. And I'm going to leave a space. Plus, open a quantity, I have the y square and I have the minus 16y. Leave a space, close the quantity, and I'm going to subtract the 44 and bring it over to the other side of the equation. Now I'm going to complete the square on the x quantity. So we have 8 over 2, which is 4, squared is 16. I'm going to add 16, and if I add 16 on the left, I must add 16 on the right. In the second quantity, I will take the 16, half of the 16, and square it. That's 8 squared is 64. So I add 64 on the left, I add 64 on the right. The first quantity is a perfect square trinomial and factors as x plus 4 squared. The second quantity is a perfect square trinomial and factors as y minus 8 squared. The right-hand side, if you go through all of that addition, let's see, negative 44 plus 16 plus 64 is 36, which is 6 squared. So then the center is negative 4, 8, and the radius is 6. And be careful, negative 4, remember that first quantity, x plus 4, that's the same as x minus negative 4. So that's where that negative 4 comes from in the center. Alright, so the center's at negative 4, 8. The radius is 6, so let me go 6 units in any direction. 2, 4, 6 up, 2, 4, 6 left, 2, 4, 6 down, 2, 4, 6 right. And then draw the circle. Alright, and it looks like my grid is not perfectly square, and so that's why it looks a little flat. Okay, but that is a circle. So now, in this equation, we have 3x squared plus 3y squared minus 36x plus 24y plus 156 equals 48. Now, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take that entire equation and I'm going to divide each term by 3. That gets rid of all of those, the coefficients on the x squared and y squared. So that would give me then x squared plus y squared minus 12x plus 8y plus 52 equals 16. Now, similar to the previous exercise, let me regroup things. I have the x squared minus 12x, and I'll leave a space. I have the y squared and the plus 8y. Leave a space. I have the 16, and I'm going to subtract the 52. Complete the square. 12 divided by 2 is 6, squared is 36. So let me add 36 to both sides of the equation. 8 divided by 2 is 4, squared is 16. I will add 16 to both sides of the equation. So this can be rewritten as x minus 6 squared plus y plus 4 squared equals, and if you go through all that arithmetic on the right, it ends up being 16. So then the center is 6, negative 4, and the radius is 4, right? Because 16 is 4 squared. Center at 6, negative 4, And then again, go out 4 units from the center, go 4 units up, 4 units left, 4 units down, 4 units right, and then draw something that looks like a circle.